Did I ever tell you how much I like Zero Hedge for pointing out things that our mainstream media here just either doesn't spend hardly any time talking about or doesn't report on at all? Case in point. Headline: Pictures from a Latvian bank run as MF Global commingling comes to town. If anyone is wondering why the collapse of MF Global after the discovery of its commingling and theft of clients' funds was the single worst thing that could happen to market confidence, then look no further than the small Baltic country of Latvia, where precisely what John Corzine's firm, MF Global, did to its clients has happened at the bank level. This is just great news. Business Week reports, Lithuanian prosecutors issued an arrest warrant for Vladimir Antonov and Raimondas Baranauskas, who are former shareholders of Bankas Snoras AB. That's the bank. Both men are suspected of embezzlement and document forgery, the prosecutor general said in a statement on its website today. Baranauskas is also suspected of accounting fraud and abuse of authority, it said. No, a banking firm, financial institution, using accounting fraud and abuse of authority? No, that doesn't happen. Kind of like John Corzine, if not by the actual authorities, then by everyone else. And just like in the U.S., where the lack of confidence in the system following the MF Global bankruptcy filing, so in Latvia, the people have decided to hit the ATMs first and then ask questions later. Bank run. Quote, this money was the bank's client's money, said Irene Krumane, head of Latvia's bank regulator, on Latvian television last night. Krajbanka will most likely be liquidated because the bank doesn't have the resources, funds, to meet depositor and creditor demands unless the government decides to recapitalize the lender. In other words, TARP banker bailout over there if they choose to do so, said Janis Brazovskis, the lender's administrator, in an interview with the television program 900 Seconds Today. Depositors, pay close attention to this next statement. I don't care what country you're in. Depositors can withdraw 50 lati, $50 let's say, per day, beginning today, for the rest of the week. You think you're going to go run and pull all your money out? You can only take $50 a day out, or 50 lati, whatever the hell that is. That's their currency. Said Krumane at a press conference. At today's rate, this is about $95. So $95 per day. I don't care if you have 20,000, 100,000, or 1,000 in your bank over there. Out of nowhere, again, out of left field, unexpectedly, breaking news. Oh, what's this on the TV today? Oh, breaking news. Your money is our money. You can't get it out due to the whole fractional reserve Ponzi scheme that goes across the world. Fractional reserve lending. All banks are insolvent, as I've said many times. The day they open their doors, the bank is insolvent. How? Because they take all of your money, and my money, and everyone else's money in that bank, and then loaned out 90% of it, and only keep 10% on hand. That's why they are insolvent immediately. Because if we all went back to the bank and said, nah, I want to take my money back out, I want to go to another bank. Again, 10% would all it would take to clean out the bank. Which is precisely what is taking place here. Which is why what happened next, as shown in the pictures below, was to be completely expected and is a perfect indicator of the collapse in liquidity and credibility of our own system, where commingling clients' funds, right, unlike in Latvia, goes unpunished. At least so far. Let's see what all happens to old John Corzine or not. You know, if this guy, let me tell you something. If they go after John Corzine and they realize, man, we have to put this guy in jail. Let's do this. And they stretch it out and it goes to court and this and that. He finally goes to jail, and miraculously Barack Obama, on his way out, here's my list of pardons. Right? You ready for this? Here's my list of pardons, and John Corzine is one of them. So he spent 1 day in jail, and now he's out. Have a nice day. I'm going to link to this site, Zero Hedge, this particular link, so that I don't have to waste time right now editing this video to put the pictures in it. You can click on the link below in the description box, and you will see what a line of people standing in front of a bank looks like, which, interestingly enough, a lot of them, I'm seeing a lot of older folks, believe it or not. Quite a few older folks, you know, and honestly, the ones who should have known more so than the other people, the younger folks, because the older folks have been on this planet a lot longer and have seen these things happen, whether in their own country or not, have definitely seen it take place, and have the silliness, dumb thinking that, well, no, it'll never happen here, not in my lifetime, that was for the old days, this is the new days. Yeah, but the old days had fractional reserve lending too, which was the whole system's founded upon, and it's still in existence today. Like I said, all this other technology goes up, right? Airplanes to rockets to jets, missiles to circuit boards, chips, wireless. Phenomenal last 100 years of just incredible booming, technologically speaking, except the banking and financial system, which by itself can collapse and destroy an entire world. You think that would probably be upgraded too, don't you? Nope, because an upgraded financial system means the bankers wouldn't, a true financial system, you know, economically superior, technologically superior to that of the past, there would be no room for bankers to have power and money at their disposal. That's what we need to continue this uptrend with technology and civilization, which you can clearly see because of that massive boat anchor known as the financial system that's here currently is going to drag us all countries, all people, over the edge and into the abyss. Unless you have gold and silver. Then you will be able to withstand that taking place, at least to some extent, and probably a huge extent compared to everybody else. So just click this link, take a little picture, see what it looks like. There's one of the first pictures got, as far as the eye can see, there's no telling how many people are standing there. The picture only so wide and it's full of people. And this is a tiny, tiny little town and area, you know, country-wise too. So, could it happen here? Could a bank run happen in America out of nowhere? Yes, it could. Yes, it could. So anyways, that's all I want to share with you. Take a look at this little link. Take care.